have seen the sheer unrelenting force of Hurricane Irma.
Tensions are high. People are panicking without a doubt.
Every Florida family must prepare to evacuate, regardless of the coast you're on.
On September 10th, Irma made landfall in the Keys, came back around and hit Everglades City and went straight up the middle of the state of Florida. It affected about half the members of the FMIT.
As the storm approached Florida, FMIT prepared accurate and up-to-date weather alerts, keeping members informed of the latest tracking advisories.
Having the FMIT alerts come out prior to the storm and keeping our members informed helped a lot with them to know what resources they need in place and gave them a comfort level that they would be able to get up and running directly after Irma.
Successful response and recovery begins in pre-planning and preparation. With Irma bearing down on the state, FMIT began mobilizing ride-out teams equipped with satellite phones to maintain communication both prior to and immediately following the event. Over 30 teams were dispatched statewide to emergency operations centers.
If you plan on deploying those ride-out teams post-storm, they may never make it. So having those assets on site ahead of the storm is critical.
The FMIT contingent that was offered to us immediately was more than helpful, and having the person on site embedded with our emergency operations team proved very, very valuable. A response to Hurricane Irma with the FMIT on site was 100% better than it was with Hurricane Matthew.
Not knowing the condition of infrastructure or the availability of resources post-storm, it was imperative to be on site pre-landfall to identify critical assets and establish a communication plan between city staff, Synergy, and FMIT. Immediately following the hurricane, ride-out teams equipped with TrackDown, FMIT's exclusive damage assessment software, rapidly assessed damages to members' insured property. Less than 30 days after Hurricane Irma made landfall, FMIT's claims team had performed over 8,000 rapid damage assessments.
The FMIT damage assessment team was here within 48 hours, and it was really, really great. They came in, they said, we're going to be here from beginning to end. We're going to look at your assets to see what the damages are. It was perfect.
With the Synergy staff that were embedded inside my EOC, we were able to rapidly build out the threshold reports on damage and the cost of damages to the county and to the state representatives.
And as soon as he finished assessing the building, I had an email with all that information and what was going on.
Real-time data was immediately analyzed by Synergy and FMIT staff to determine coverage and immediate stabilization needs. Synergy staff worked directly with emergency response teams to quickly mitigate and avoid further damage. Within 60 days, over 2,000 estimates were completed. This allowed our claims staff to timely process our members' claims and provide required FEMA documentation. The ability to respond quickly has proven to demonstrate not only a cost savings to FMIT, but to its members' operational and overall burden costs.
The FMIT's ability to respond quickly saves our FMIT members valuable time and resources and allows them to actually go about their day-to-day operations and serve their citizens.
By having an FMIT person on site, we were able to get people out here 10 times quicker than we would have, as we did with Matthew, to get these things back up and running, to get the contractors out, to get the water drying, to get the sheltering, to get windows boarded, to get roofs covered up.
FMIT's extra expense policy allows members to utilize temporary modular buildings and other mobile resources in order to resume daily operations.
You were here fast. I mean, literally, before FEMA was here.
Within a week, we had everything stabilized and we were prepared for putback. It's just simply something that you just don't see provided by the general insurance industry.
Immediate response and recovery efforts save buildings from unnecessary demo and allow for a drying-in-place approach. Charlotte County Justice Center, a 75,000 square foot complex, had approximately 1/3 of its building impacted. FMIT provided a blended approach which utilized minimal demo and the use of drying equipment. This approach allowed Charlotte County to resume normal daily operations, and court was held the very next day.
Having an FMIT turnkey program in the city of Fort Pierce as quickly as we did, it allowed us to save the integrity of the building. It's a historic building. The wooden floors in there, some of the wooden floors are original wooden floors. The Sunrise Theater is what we call an enterprise fund, and we didn't lose any revenue. The FMIT turnkey team was in here so quickly that our Sunrise Theater did not have to cancel any performances whatsoever. So they were able to mitigate, dry out the walls, and the show went on.
Had FMIT not responded immediately to losses such as the Charlotte County Justice Center or Fort Pierce Sunrise Theater, claim costs would have been exponentially higher. FMIT provides a level of service that allows our membership to get back to their priority, which is serving their communities.
The first gentleman that I met said, we're going to walk you through this from beginning to end. We're going to make sure everything is taken care of.
FMIT was there before, during, and after Irma. Our turnkey recovery program is like no other. We are and will continue to be our members' resource, advocate, and partner.